Hey guys, my name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with the Ace Attorney expert herself. Introduce yourself.
Not me.
Oh. I have a funny Ace Attorney related story real quick to say. I think I actually texted. I think I texted this to you too, Katie. But you never introduced yourself. Introduce yourself.
I'm Katie. I'm here. I'm apparently the Ace Attorney expert.
I mean, yeah, comparative at least.
I'm also the person who apparently abandons everyone during Phasmophobia, so...
we took a few looks at the Phasmophobia clips. Hey, FNO. We took a few looks at the Phasmophobia clips, and the best scenes I can find of Katie were just Katie running away. It's hilarious. Good news, AJ, by the way. These will all be posted on YouTube if you ever want to watch them in the future. I missed last week's because we had a very funky week last week. I was about to do that actually. But yeah, these are all posted on YouTube. But yeah.
You missed some quality content. AJ, we should catch up.
It's so good.
But you're here for this episode, which in my opinion is going to be the most important episode.
This is a wild one. I know the vague points of this of what will happen because I remember vaguely playing it my first time. It's fucking wild. I don't remember how it goes, but I am ready for this shit.
You know that something happens, and that something that happens is all you really need to know that this is gonna get wild.
I know. I will say this one more thing too. So I was talking to my boss this week, and I'm just gonna say the end of the story. We ended up talking about Ace Attorney for a moment. I texted you this, Katie. I go, you know that Ace Attorney was actually like drawn by and influenced by a yaoi writer, and she's like, that makes so much goddamn sense. All that tension between.
Yeah, I still can't remember. It's like Sukano or Susano or something. Who was like the artist and changed Edgeworth from like an old mentor to a hotter young guy.
Do tell me how the audio sounds, by the way, guys. Latency should be fantastic now, but tell me how the audio sounds. I had to reset all the audio when I reset my entire OBS setup, so do tell me how it is, alright? I think I've put it on pretty decently, though. Turnabout goodbyes. Let's go. December 27th. Just 2 days after Christmas.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Hold on. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. I love his voice.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick.
Yo, how's everybody doing? What'd you think about my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling pain.
I keep forgetting these absolute bangers of burns. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Steph, please relax on the Von Karma voice a bit tonight. Don't destroy your throat again. No. Right, Nick? Huh? Not me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I can't read the straight man lines seriously half the time. It's so good. I think you could do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. But you guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Well, let's talk to him. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Ha 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 ha. So much laughing, dude. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty sus. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Perhaps you have been.
Spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Please tell me I got a choice. Duh, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me.
Oh no!
But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Oh, I love these guys so much.
Nick. Sorry. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Because we're dating, duh.
Oh, I see. I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when I first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. I first had a crush on him the moment I saw him defend Larry Butts. And then I realized he'd be my soulmate forever.
Oh, Steph, you're so close.
They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and they defended Phoenix, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
A class trial?
You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money? What's that?
It's money for lunch.
Wow!
We force kids to pay for their food at school.
Incredible. You good stuff? You enjoying your little joke?
I really do, yes. Listen, I definitely, there's definitely no, what's the word? Topical jokes being said on this stream. Never. Oh, I did something wrong. Oopsies. Hold on. I knew I did something wrong. Hold on. One second.
What is this war happening in the comments?
It's a long story. So remember that time we're talking in just a little while ago, we're talking about there we go, much better. I reset something real quick because boy did I mess that up.
Huh?
It's already fixed. Long story short, remember when I was doing the conspiracy theories on Sunday? That got out of hand. They got a hand, and AJ and I are fighting between which flat Earth theory is correct, and FNO's fallen to my side, and it's the right side.
As compared to the left side. There's only two sides to flat Earth.
I thought it was the top and the bottom.
Well, there's a top and a bottom, but isn't that just really left and right in the void of space?
Okay, let me ask another question real quick. Are we in space? Are we flat like a coin, or are we up and down? Like, you know how you know how like a coin spins, right? Like when you spin on a table. Mm-hmm. Are we spinning like? Are we just a cosmic coin God decided to spin like that, or are we like a frisbee going like? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're obviously flipping. That's how we get the sun and the moon, Steph.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. This was what American education does to you, kids. Our school was.
And that's why we're moving so fast. You know, when like things move really fast, it kind of blurs and seems like a circle. That's why people think the Earth's a circle.
Oh shit! You got a point there. But yeah, that's the war going on in the comments. My meme of a flat Earth conspiracy theory day on Sunday has started a cultural shift within the Botanist Cool community.
Oh boy.
Our school is very small. Ethno, late cases can get like this pretty quickly, like this long. Some late cases.
Even, like, there's a special case that they added from the DS onward, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that case is like, you think it's about to end like 5 times. It's like the worst. You're like, I'm almost at the end. Oh no, there's more.
I'm ready. Our school was very small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Every month?
Wow.
What?
I guess like prepaid lunch.
What?
It's like prepaid lunch. You get like prepay for a month.
Huh, I see. Weird.
Anyways, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down for cold and I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial? That's fucked up.
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh shit, right. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief! Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing more of my erasers. Oh my god, there's so much words. I can't read them all.
Give me back the 50 cents I loaned you as my favorite.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. How do I do like a young Edgeworth voice? Hold on. He doesn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. But Miles? God, he looks so such a well-dressed boy.
I love his little bow tie.
Oh my.
Especially compared to Phoenix.
It's just like in a ragtag clothing, like normal. Phoenix looks like a normal kid. Edgeworth is like, I'm here to absolutely kick your ass in court, and I'm in 3rd grade. It was you who stole the money, wasn't it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
Like, look at everyone else's clothes compared to mine.
Everyone's got like a normal clothing, and it's just like, ugh. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't y'all just shut up? Oh, why don't y'all just shut up? Hey, it's always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Jesus Christ. If school actually had that, that would be traumatic. That would be like legitimately traumatic.
Ropa was born from my limited understanding of it.
After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be totally alone without a friend, and that's when it happened. Okay, Phoenix. Sorry, I do love the like dramatization of a child in a way for this exact moment. I love it. So good.
Phoenix is just very dramatic.
Phoenix is dramatic. He should have been a theater kid.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyways, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's not the Edgy that I used to know. Bum 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 bum. Now you're just some Edgy that I used to know. I got it, there we go. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. That really sucks for you, Phoenix.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him out, and then he was just like, no, I'm not replying, and it was really sad because I had
got ghosted?
Yeah, I got...
We know about ghosting.
I could have just dropped it though. I wanted to meet him, learn why he became who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. What's that meme again?
The one where it's like, guys ghosted me, so I got a job at his job, see you in the morning.
That's literally the situation. I love how Steph and Katie are vibing and you've got a lyrical argument in the chat. Oh yeah, no, I'm reading the argument. Do not get me wrong. It is wild. I appreciate it.
I just have the chat off to the side and I'll glance whenever it's not my turn to read.
Yeah. Edgeworth believes in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. The only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believe in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
It's Gordy. It's fucking Gordy.
I was about to say that.
I settled for I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Let's move. It took me a second to press the move button.
It's just like, well, bye, Larry. Wow.
Oh, here we go. Need some more water. There we go. Much better. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember? That's so tragic for Nick.
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it's probably only really mattered to me anyways.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks! That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. I love that about you.
Simple.
I love how simple you are, with your simple eggs and bacon in the morning, and your simple cup of coffee, black, no cream or sugar, and your simple kisses on the forehead as I wake up next to you. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Nick has cream and sugar in his coffee. That was a lie.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. He seems like the kind of person who'd take it black.
Do you think Edgeworth has cream and sugar in his coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
I say this with evidence. Well, it's not evidence exactly, but
Circumstantial evidence that
Edgeworth does partake in sweets.
Ooh.
AJ did.
AJ says, imagine spending the cost to go to law school because you're gay. I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? We about to say something, Katie?
It happened in the 4th grade. There was a man who prosecuted my bully. I decided I'd become a prosecutor.
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Or is it Laurel Yogi? We'll never know. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was...
a reference to something?
Yeah, there was a audio clip that was weirdly distorted that when you heard it, it either said Yanni or what was the other word I said? Laurel? But it's just a weird audio clip. It was like, is the dress blue or is the dress gold? Do you remember that thing? It was like that. Yogi Pig, hey boo boo, I'm here to go kill Mr. Edgeworth's father. Hey boo boo. Hey boo boo, you see I stuffed this gun into a picnic basket, boo boo. Yet he was found innocent. That the defense attorney got him off the hook. That'd be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in the elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know in the courtroom techniques from him.
So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
We'll see soon, AJ. We'll see. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. And by possible, I mean extremely likely, as I try to get many of those people also incarcerated. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job is find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it is nigh impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If you're saying if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. Nothing to examine here, really. Let's move. Let's say hi to Growth Spread real quick. He's out again.
When does he work, anyways?
Never. No, don't be harsh. Guess I'll come back later. Dang it. Okay. Alright, let's go to Gord Lake. Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up that I snapped my tie in half.
Looks fine to me.
Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Yeah, he's simping over my boyfriend. Oh, one more thing. I'm not simping over your boyfriend.
Eek.
No one could go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while.
That's really not great for trying to find a police custody subject. Yeah, words. You know what I mean? I guess, but Lana's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, let's go into the woods.
Instant disappear.
Let's go into the woods right now. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore!
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Dang it, I can't actually go there. It won't let me. I was gonna do it just to be an asshole.
Will the case end tonight? I don't know. Depends how fast we do this.
I think we will.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
Never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem. I know the clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, it's this guy. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk? The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Ghostberg! I still don't get what you're saying to me, but this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna try to put a little bit of Nigel Thornberry in there. Thank you very much, Mitchell. I think I need to put a little bit of Nigel Thornberry in this guy's voice. 10 minutes on the clock of no cursing. Hopefully I don't mess that up. I literally almost said F that up. I think I put a little bit of Nigel Thornberry. I think it'd be a little bit better. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer some assistance. No, I'm not liking it. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Well, welcome on in, Mitchell. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and thank you very much for keeping this stream Christian and Minecraft.
Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Squawk. Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello? Squawk. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. We steal so much.
Steal the parrot too. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Get under my robes, quickly.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Dick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. How will I get rich? It's locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. Something we can steal.
I love that. Legit, the game is just us being kleptomaniacs stealing things from like crime scenes. It's great. I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there since you're so on board.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The other thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. Its handwriting is very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
So who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain, this letter is an amazing clue. Anything else here? Nothing safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back after the trial.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
God dang it. And then I was like, oh, it's that easy. We did just ask the parrot how the owner killed him. Yeah. Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn on his heater on. I guess he hasn't been here since the trial. Oh, we already talked to Polly. Hold on. I'll just go right on through this. I think we're good here. Hold on, wait a second.
We have to run the wet noodle. We promised Dad.
We have to run the wet noodle. Okay, no, so I can't look at the trash can separately. Okay, that's what I was gonna look at. Yeah, we already read this one. I'm just seeing if there's anything here. I don't think there is. I wanted to go to the woods to piss off people so bad. Oh, not where I meant to go, actually. Oops. Oh well. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
So there's some guy here to arrest by tomorrow. Watch out, caretaker. You shouted something about catching him. If so, catch him with the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, we gotta go to Grossberg. Why is it? Oh.
1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Oh.
Larry's not here, apparently.
Where's Lotta? Everyone else is here besides her. I don't know if she comes back this round. Wait, did I actually miss something? Let's present this. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see.
Stole it.
Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy, anyway?
I don't know. Could he be the innocent defendant that you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi? Like Yogi Bear?
Hey, Boo Boo. I'm back to talk to Edgeworth. I'm coming here to get revenge on this guy, Boo Boo. Yeah, what if the old guy pulls an I'm your father on Edgeworth? The suspect of the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Let's talk to you, Edgy. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned. The darkness closed in on us, in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's medical condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth.
Oh, I got cursed, thank fuck.
Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare. We just had this flashback! We just had this flashback a little while ago, come on!
Well, you never know.
That's fair.
Maybe you forgot, just
Maybe.
like Edgeworth.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, fair enough. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my last air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Oh, wait, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! That's when I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ear for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say sometimes people will shout out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, the letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of the DL6 incident. I shot my father. Oh, this is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
Stop using my air as he screams and yells using a lot of oxygen.
I mean, people go crazy, I guess.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's something else, someone else that knows a lot about the DLC incidents, maybe.
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
The parrot.
Hi, Edward. I hope you're fine after that emotional little chat.
I'll totally talk to the parrot, but I wanted to do the educational thing and take a look at Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, well, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream. This is what dreams are made of.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why'd you two look so troubled, huh?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you had imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father, and the pistol fired, and then the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
No, Yogi's like super old. That'd be really bad, FNL. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karmer's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karmer is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was
police medium called on the police.
That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his own son? It's only a possibility, mind you. You know, I'm not liking his voice. It's only no.
Well, you clearing the throat is in character.
On. I feel like you'd have a grander voice, you know what I'm saying?
They have actual mediums, why don't they just find the spirit of victims and ask who killed them? Well, this case kind of proves why they don't.
Yeah.
Because this was a big case that, like, everyone was like, the spirit medium was a fraud. So that's why they don't, actually. That's the one time they have kind of an explanation.
Yeah.
This was like a big national thing.
Oh, are we done with this guy? Ho ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. When he killed Hammond, I'm trying to figure it out. It's not working.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for the sake, but for his own. Huh? For his own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he knew was his own ability.
But he got his clients found innocent. So why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won the innocent verdict, but no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh. You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
Why don't you just tell us?
What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I want to go call Von Karma. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Whoa, wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time in the court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Anything? Yep, there we go. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote the letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll present the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. What?
But how could Von Karma know that Edgeworth's fast like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yeah, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Von Karma's accusation, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Mr. Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow with his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Wouldn't it be nice to have the ability to take a vacation for several months?
All that vacation time rolls over, I guess.
Yeah. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. He was the first, and it was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe!
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Oh, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? My karma's gonna bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you see. That's manslaughter, actually. Fuck off, I know the law.
By the way, Beth, can you hear anything on my audio? My housemate's watching TV, and I just want to make sure it's not being picked up.
I don't hear anything.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick!
Do we know if the Ace Attorney show is good? I will say this, I've not watched Ace Attorney anime. I don't think it covers more than the first game, so I'll probably watch it after this, but
so the English dub is alright. I couldn't really, like, it's weird because, like, I couldn't really watch the Japanese dub, but the English dub was alright. It's a very odd opposite case. I think partly because the jokes don't land as well in Japanese.
that being said, there's a live action one that I'm really excited to take a look at. because it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely, it looks like a meme, the live action one, and I want to take a look at that. It looks like how Way the House Husband was framed as the live action show, just for fun and just to be absolutely ridiculous.
Mr. Ashworth admits it himself. His father must have lived to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Oh, we're gonna go to the police precinct now, huh? Nothing new here. Yeah, there we go.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be in back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now, anyways. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Oh, yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, that's right.
All right, time to get this voice ready.
Steph, don't do it. Don't destroy your voice. You're gonna have a whole trial.
Yeah, I know. I'm thoroughly aware.
So little, and you're gonna blow out your entire voice. And you know what your voice is gonna be? Dusty as always. You good, Steph? Hello?
Sorry. I actually choked on water.
Oh dear.
Sorry, guys. The water's attacking me. Oh, shoot, sorry. Oh, God, that's what I get for trying to drink water. We're gonna say bye-bye to Mr. Throat. We're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just have time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing he isn't here. Von Karma. No, there's something open here.
Huh? One of the drawers is open.
Someone must have been looking at it recently. The label said... Oh.
The label says, unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for deal 6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing here? It looks so slim for some reason.
Just doesn't have... I don't know. It's that weird neck wear that's ruining his shoulders, I think.
Yeah. He looks so squished.
Also his eyebrows, like what's up? Oh wait, no, are those his eyebrows or just like what?
I don't know.
It's a mystery. It's terrifying.
God, this is wild. Okay.
I said eek.
Oh.
Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name? How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense teams. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of an amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because it dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear defense attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow shall be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end.
Von Karma, who hurt you?
Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you have done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You must know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 tomorrow. This is gonna be dumb. He's gonna like try to hurt me. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard his name called? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh.
Wow, okay.
I told him to burn it after he read it. It brings me joy to see him murder. I love making people murder people. My name is Von Karma.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble bringing it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Rick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now, give me the letter.
No!
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Rick, run! Ah!
Maya! Yeah, that was a bad idea. He got us. The letter's gone, of course, and he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues.
I enjoy Ethno. Oh, he seems less rude in person. Oh, never mind. He just assaulted me.
Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that, a bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped at him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick 2-3 minute break to get water. I'm gonna mute myself and Katie. Katie, you good with that?
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, guys, we'll be back in 1 second. I'll see you soon.
Right.
All right, guys, and we're back. I got my water. Katie's got some water. And yeah, you know what, Ethno, you'd be great at CinemaSins for that reason. They should have They should have like a security camera in the evidence room. 100% agreed.
I think they bring it up somewhere that they don't.
Got
I
you.
don't remember.
All right, let's do it. Bum ba dum bum bum. This is it. Judgment Day. Today's the things are gonna sell that last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock still hasn't worn off my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
That's not.
This is funny and not at all traumatic for me. Anyway, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edris is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Is she like static shock right now?
I just thought to cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Ooh, yeah, pal! What's got into that gal? That's a gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, good morning.
How'd it go, detective? Have no fears, I promise to capture our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, you must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got in, I feel way pretty good. That didn't make sense. Yogi said he's forgotten his name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He doesn't remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have to reach our final day of the proceedings of this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed at the silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense attorney asserted the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this.
I will let Hey, are you the murderer? Yup, that be me.
I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring in our witness into the courtroom. There you go. Alright, got his voice down.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness. Why'd you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please bring your testimony. Excuse me. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or none. I was just trying to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with that incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday as stands. As is. This is gonna be one of the worst witnesses ever. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Yes, knows name, Yanni Yogi, you're gonna know it, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, we're gonna question everything. I'd call what you did running I'd call what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness is not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Valkarma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He was just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to quietly listen while someone is talking?
Food. Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats things with high-quality bird pellets from France, and they only have them in the one big pet stop downtown. But you weren't rested till this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see?
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Valkarma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. Well, he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know you had nothing to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having a memory then. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove that what's going on here is what's going on in the old cogger's head? It's impossible. Glad you come to your senses, right?
Very well. Witness, please continue.
I mean, I did have that one of those other things, and I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. White. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying without memory. Otherwise, okay. But might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory into the past and lack therefore of the question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. But both these statements are lies! God, this is such a bop of a song. Order, order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying that you know who the witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Ho, ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Valkarma. Mr. Wright, please tell me the witness's name. Gregory Edgeworth. No. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi, that name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. I figures the judge would have heard it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has clear motive.
Tusk, tusk, tusk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. That means this witness is this witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how can you propose to prove this in the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more, this witness has lost his memory.
This is it? I know where else to go.
Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that it's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense.
Tusk, tusk, tusk. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
This witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingers working all with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Except with dental records. No.
Tusk,
No, we don't have dental records. What are you talking? What do you... Yeah. I guess they have them.
Yeah.
Would they be able to get that in a single day, though, with the 3-day test?
Good point.
Like, how do you take dental records?
I mean, I assume they're from your dentist.
Right, but like, how would you compare it? Would you just like summon a dentist immediately to or do you have to make a mold or like what?
I don't know. I'd have to call a forensic analyst, I suppose. I don't have a forensic analyst in my book. I have a lot of people in my book. I don't have a forensic analyst in my book.
Tragic. I guess you'd lose the court case.
Oh no!
Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't.
Oh, I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor! The defense would like to take up Mr. Von Karma on his proposal! Take Mr. Von Karma up.
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot! The music is so good for this exact moment!
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh god, it's so good.
Did AJ know this was coming?
I have no idea. It looks like Ethno vaguely was aware of it.
Yeah, it looks like yeah.
Oh god, I love it so much.
Ethno has been saying this from the very beginning.
Yeah. Order. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes out of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Maybe not. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand! God damn, I love this game so much. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard!
Von Karma's rig every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance! At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. This is the best game ever, right, Ethno? That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Hello. Walk.
Oh, this is so good. This is the quality. This is quality.
Quality testimony from Polly the parrot.
This is so fucking choice. Goddamn. This is legit. Legit. Quality writing right here. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Squawk.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget, DL6. Squawk.
If I get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. Squawk.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. Squawk. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
It's ridiculous. How would you say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? God dang it, Mitch. All right.
So, it's incredible that... Can you imagine Von Karma just like... Because like retraining takes a while too, so like some people theorized he might have used like the taser to like forcibly do it. But like even then, just like Von Karma with the taser being like, "All right, you damn parrot."
That's horrible. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Atheno, yes, he did really bring to the parrot's testimony.
Did he train her to not respond if we asked if we forgot anything?
Stop cursing for 10 minutes.
Yeah. We just got that a second ago.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her own Yeah. Hello.
Let's ask the second question. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say your name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly. Walk.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does.
Oh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us the proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the blocking a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's... Oh, shit, okay. I was bluffing it.
You fool.
Wait. Okay. Whew. Okay. We have something here. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Okay. I was like, what do I have to read in my thing here? I have it. Okay. The DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information? Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What's his fiancé's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of the fiancée who he committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old!
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weaker than evidence for a murder trial. We would need something more. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more! If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Very well, witness. You may continue. Please continue on your extensive testimony. You should have trained the parrot to say something that disproves Phoenix's testimony. Even I don't think Von Karma is a miracle worker.
Yeah, he aren't, like, again, people have talked about how, like, training actually takes a while. Like, in realistic circumstances, it would have been highly unlikely that he could have actually untrained a parrot to say something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll get her to say the number that's safe. Huh? The safe?
Huh? The safe? Why?
Oopsies. Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Why? What's the number that's safe to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that it's something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. Which I think Katie immediately hit it up on me because she said 1228. Not 1228. Which I was thinking 1228, and Katie said 1228, and I'm like, wait a second. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
However, dude, how can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
I want to read this real quick. Yeah, there we go.
The DL6 file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that saved number? It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date in which DL6 occurred. The date of the incident? December 28? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. I forgot his voice. And the number of that safe is 1228. Ah, so he used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for a safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see. It certainly is interesting. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Wow, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number 20001 because I'm number 1.
Quick, everyone, steal Von Karma's.
Steal Von Karma's identity!
Do it now!
Do it! Real quick, you have 10 seconds before he realizes what happens.
Everyone leave the courtroom immediately!
Just go buy everything you can. You want that Lamborghini? Take a several-month vacation with his PTO.
Take his money.
Take his Mustangs and money. I take everything.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker to the other boat shop. Immediately. God damn it. This is so good. The parrot did it. I'm booking a trip to Hawaii. Amazing. Please do, Ethno. Witness, tell us your name.
Wait, the witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. I have accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Johnny Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as bailiff to this very court. Order! Johnny Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. Hey, lost his voice. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said, I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyways, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where's Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Oh, then the defendant is, Miles Edgeworth is...
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear to suspicion for this particular case. I would like to pass the judgment of the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court— oh, I'm good. Fuck yes. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Ah, screw you, Von Karma. That is all. The court is now adjourned. Miles, no! Don't say objection. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. The judgment has already passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry. God damn it, I know your job. That would be Larry.
We must hear the new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Damn it!
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Johnny Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal of the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declaring innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I'll...
5 minutes.
5 minutes is the perfect amount of time to do anything, though. Like, let's be real, right? Like, hey...
No, I could close my eyes and open them and 5 minutes would have passed.
Fair enough. I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Course is adjourned for 5 minutes.
I mean, imagine if there's like a line for the bathroom, right? You would not be able to go to the bathroom in that amount of time if there was a line.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgewood, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. And not just by right anymore.
So right, take the handcuff.
Right, put the yaoi paddle down for now.
Oh boy.
Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstance.
No, literally no. Literally, they have different classifications.
For that very specific reason. This is crazy, just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belt. A real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. Maybe you can pick up the yaoi paddle again.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
George, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute limit on DL6 runs out today. Though it is unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Well, Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key, but only if I could get it to work. That's you, Katie.
I'm sorry, I hit the mute button by mistake.
No, you're good, you're good.
Please, please.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As I went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell on my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Until now, you thought this memory was just a dream?
We were stuck in an elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Yeah, that's why Edgeworth fears earthquakes, exactly. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it! What was the trial your father was involved on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Verkama was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Verkama, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem with Mr. Verkama's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yadi Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help.
Oh, yep. What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then
Just then something heavy fell at my feet. What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff's Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster. And you picked it up. What next?
I picked it up and threw it. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost conscious. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and the horrible scream.
The scream. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget the scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I better find out quick. So he remembers the scream. I think that's what it is. But we have to prove that we have to prove that it happened after. Or is it this? Let me take a look at my evidence real quick. I'm still gonna use this thing a lot. Hold on. The weapon was fired twice. What's the bullet? Ballistic markings. Okay, I'm probably gonna use it for that, alright? Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, then everything faded. I was unconscious till the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. It plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Very specifically, what exact page is it on?
I don't accept it unless you point it out.
Unless you can... unless you have actually read this file. That's like...
Unless you actually know what you're doing. As a lawyer.
How dare you be competent?
Look at the victim data on this file. It says it's quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon had been fired twice. The first shot was an accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired a second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon had fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots fired at by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had been fired something to do with this case? I better have proof. Your Honor, I think I'll show you the proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after we've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that this second firing is from the pistol related to the incident?
I guess I gotta show the bullet here, eh?
Mr. Wright, please think how we feel about having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us the ridiculous evidence, I feel well mocked. I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor. Not meaning. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the first time. Okay, hold on. Let me check this real quick. Oh. Look at this photograph. Hey, research. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that in the victim's. I see that the victim there lying is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder was fired twice at the time of the incident. The photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show that there's a contradiction in your photo. Boop. How are you doing today, research? It should be obvious. The contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after hearing the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by somebody else. Mr. Wright, but who could that somebody else be? The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary, that's on page 1.
Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol indeed had been fired 2 times, the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
Order, I'll have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing quite clearly to us, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Rickomer says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Whenever there's a single bullet fired, I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tusk. I praise the judgment for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why are you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
The second...
you gave up easily.
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. You said you did, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's
You
just...
can't save him in jail, Nick.
It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. So I was so certain of it, I thought I had won. I thought there was another person, someone else who had fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think that it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the crime scene. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
And I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to this trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though it was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. We'll eat away at him like a melted cheese.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict of the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find my words. Mr. Wright. It's on the bottom this time. I don't like that. Your Honor, I object.
Tusk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Ah. It must exist.
The second bullet.
Oh. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting's not gonna produce any answers, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just that someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer?
The murderer. Then tell us who this murderer is.
I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took away the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Well, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit the truth, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer, what does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
This is an Ace Attorney game, baby! Let's go! We got permission!
Phoenix, you just cross-examined a parrot. Anything is possible. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance what? I mean, maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if I hit you, you would have to take that with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? We just got raided. On the wait a second. On the wait a second. Enki, thank you very much. Go ahead. Say again.
It's just like, what did I just say? I've done it. I've connected the two dots.
We just got a raid. First and foremost, Prince Enki, thank you very much for the subscription. And hey, please give yourself a shout out as well. And hey, Natural Weather, thank you very much to Raid Raiders. Welcome in. My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. We just finished cross-examining a parrot and are getting to the bottom of this murder mystery. It's going to be awesome. I am really having a lot of fun. I hope everything in Winter's stream did well. Winter, your debut's coming up as a VTuber. I am really excited for that. I cannot wait to see that. I hope you're doing very well, Winter. How did your stream go? Do tell us. We are at a tense moment, so I may be really focused on this. And also, I'm here with my friend Katie, the local Phoenix Wright expert.
Hello.
And hey guys, if it's your first time here, feel free to leave a follow. My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. I'm an actual botanist. I do Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games now. I also do, and we make a lot of, not jokes because it's actually true, about Edgeworth and Phoenix being madly in love. I do a lot of Splatoon. I do a lot of Monster Hunter. I do a lot of cool things. So feel free to join on in, join the community, and have a lot of fun with us. I do hope you guys enjoy your time here. Let's get right back to the Phoenix. Enki, give yourself a gosh darn shout. You know, hold on. Before Enki shouts me out, hold on. There we go. And there's also Enki's a fantastic streamer. Both Winter and Enki are fantastic streamers. Check them out, y'all.
I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and then left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that would work. Yes. Thank you for shouting me on my own channel, Enki. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. God, this is ridiculous. I love these cases so much. They're so ridiculous. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. This case has a lot of twists. I'm so tired. The murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
I can tell you're absolutely desperate, but...
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick?
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting. Get ready for the wildest voice acting I could possibly do, by the way, guys. We've done a lot of voices so far. It's been a lot of fun.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? He took it because he was injured. Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Should I come out and say it now? Let's say it now. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's save it for later.
Let's save it for the next day, after the statute of limitation passes. Your Honor, the suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma!
Von Karma. I am super evil right now. I'm gonna have the most evil gaze now. Ha 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 ha.
You mean Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there.
Wow.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery. No. Where did I go under the knife at Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor who that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth.
I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet still has to be somewhere, but where?
Tusk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I think I know what it is. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it, and I'll use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What? Nani?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot was the other bullet.
What exactly is that?
Sorry. Oh.
Rip.
Fuck! I thought we were gonna use the ballistic markings. Judge, if you would.
Step you're missing.
Yeah. There's a step I'm missing. I'm really not sure how I managed to make it this far. That's right. Please reconsider your evidence. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence. Fuck. Okay. Can I use a metal detector on him? I can! Yes! Yes! We're just gonna use the metal detector on Von Karma! Holy shit!
Beep.
Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. I love this game so much. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet...
Right.
Say again?
Look at his sprite.
Yeah, he's grabbing his right arm. That's a cool little... I think I remember you mentioning this during one of our fantasy cools, how they had like someone kept
I
grabbing.
actually mixed it up. I thought it was his other arm because you can see him gripping that whenever he's stressed as well.
Yeah. I don't know the whole context of this case, but ha! And then it was just like, I swear, this game is just amazing. It is.
It truly is.
You acknowledge that the bullet's still inside of you. Order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
George, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitation runs out of this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. That's
Nick,
your...
what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. He reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent.
See that like gripping motion he does on his other arm? Like,
Yeah.
I think I mixed that one up with his other shoulder.
That's valid.
Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with the incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove! I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course you can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence! Cause I have stolen it, and you can't use it to protect your precious boyfriend!
That's what you taken out of records from yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime.
Where's Pico? It's so wild that Phoenix throws spaghetti at the wall until it makes sense. Exactly where it's with Pico. It's just perfect. I love this game for that reason. God, my voice is
I mean,
surviving.
The great part about Ace Attorney is when you throw that spaghetti, it makes Picasso, so...
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. I love how he just like puffs out his chest, just like, I'm Superman today now. I'm Superman and I'm saving my boyfriend, Edgeworth. I was the original bisexual Superman.
I mean, look at the colors.
Makes sense.
Pink's blue.
It's
And then
blue.
with Maya, it's purple.
What? You were so close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought that you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. It's Misty Faye. Right here. Misty Faye. No, it's fucking... That's... a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is a bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired that bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. The one of our bullets removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then I will compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, I cannot do that, yo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna destroy my throat.
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. What the fuck? He was just like...
He just screamed.
I'm so sorry that was in your ear, Katie.
Oh no, that's fine. I turned you down.
You turned me down already in preparation for this exact moment. You're away from my father.
Don't actually throw your throat out.
I'm gonna try not to.
I can scream for you if you want.
No, we're good, we're good.
Are you sure I can scream real?
Do you want to give it a shot?
Not right now, but I can blow your ears. So don't worry.
It's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma?
Edgeworth, only you were there to find me! So it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that will never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death.
That scream would completely deplete all your throat's HP. Yeah, 100%.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to get penalized. I covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth.
Run, buddy. Are you okay? No, he's not good. It was a shock like I had never known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in a court record room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into a hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. And I was in pain. Horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious with oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny.
Oh, he's left-handed.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a
This is probably not through fucking his voice. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
It was him.
Tisk tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way. It appears we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent, you are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Witness breakdowns for what Ace Attorney's all about, baby! That is all. This court is adjourned.
I mean, how satisfying is it really to see Von Karma just absolutely lose it? It's great.
So satisfying.
After hours of fighting with him, it's so satisfying.
So satisfying. Holy shit.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
Goddamn.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
You know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
Fine. You're my little pog champ. Come here, right?
Oh, it was out of... You leave, give the stream to me, you're done.
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. I never knew those words existed to express gratitude. It was not in my vocabulary. I'll try it. I can't do it. I can only call my little pog champ. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edward.
She's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled it through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edward, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop. I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
Whoop. It is I, Edgeworth, saying whoop.
I just imagine him doing it actually like super enthusiastically and then just being like, I have to go.
Whoop! Oh. I guess the energy is not what I usually bring to the table. My apologies. I shall leave. I shall evacuate the premises.
Edgeworth just said thank you to Phoenix. Edgeworth saying thank you is basically a marriage proposal. Shh. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all. Lada! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
What bullshit?
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you gonna do now, Lana?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over! Nick! My life is over!
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
But it's Keontae! She's going to live in Paris! Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind!
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are! Yes, here I am.
Again on my own. Anyways.
Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Well, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That suit guy questioned me. When he says he treats, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
Edgeworth is acting a bit kind. This feels so wrong. I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Yeah? Well, that's not strange. People give money to celebrate sometimes.
It's the...
This motherfucker! This motherfucker! Holy shit, I remember this now! Holy shit!
It's $38, right?
Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
38
exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38? No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was out.
I kind of give him Larry's accent.
Faker, you're the there we go. Larry was absent the day from school, right? But it doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyways. Then, he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
No, I know.
Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
There's still villagers all over the app. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth! You should have told me!
No, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too!
Get dumped on.
You're saying the same thing! Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner's on me. Then the gumshoe took us out to the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh my god, no!
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, Edgeworth! You're fucking wrecked!
That's hilarious, though.
It's so good! Right, co-law officers. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Honestly, my favorite part of this game is still that Gumshoe's full name can be
Good
written.
morning, Nick. Oh, sorry. You were reading.
Wait, what are you saying? Wait, what do you mean, Wordsmith? I'm very confused. Go on. You start it.
Oh, so for Wordsmith, so detective is sometimes shortened to Dick in a lot of things, and then Gumshoe means detective, so he's detective.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Is that why they call him Dick Tracy? Detective Tracy?
Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ. Okay, alright, go on.
I don't know Dick Tracy, but I'd assume so.
Yes, they're old noir films.
Then probably, yeah. Dick is short for Dick. That's why they had the joke earlier where he's like, my name's Richard Gumshoe and don't go calling me Dick. And then they go over, hey Dick, get over here. He's like, oh yeah, sure.
Okay, I just missed that completely.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training.
Oh.
I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Aww. Goodbye. What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountains have already left to the station. I guess I'm too late.
Hey! That's Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you weren't. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
My attorney no.
A bullet? Are you gonna shoot me? I know self-defense.
It's time, Maya. It's time to end it once and for all. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
That's a quick turnabout. Turnabout confidence, baby. I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you.
Oh.
See you soon, Maya. Aw.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh. Don't you think you've graduated yet, amateur? Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Woohoo!
And that's most of the first game. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head down low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
That's him trying to say thank you, Gumshoe.
He tried. He did his best. Hey, Remus, by the way. Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who? Me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That's Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
All his girlfriends go to foreign countries, what?
God dang, this dude. Huh? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I think I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Yes, the defense attorney who wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by to the murder matter.
I mean, he's adjusting that screwdriver every single day.
Every single day. You're surrounded by heavy eternal fights fighting over. Oh my god. Oh yes, it's you. Phoenix, right? Oh yes, me as understudy. Was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of French lemon, you see.
I still don't know what that's all about.
I don't. I had a weird hiccup there, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a physical hiccup that was just really weird.
Phoenix Wright, is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Do you know they're finally putting Hammer on the DVD things and every kind of DVD? I don't know what a DVD stands for. I have no idea.
Close enough.
I'm pleased to announce Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I keep bringing my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
Oh, don't let me get some, Manila. Fuck. This is this is the first end of the first game.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to give a visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living anyway?
In the DS version, they added an extra case. So there will be one more case after this, and then we'll start the second game.
Yeah, there's an extra case, so this is like first game credits.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right, but you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog! I was kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age.
Wow, how rude.
Yeah, a little rude.
His best. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
God damn it, Mia. That's fucking Mia, isn't it? It is Mia! Oh, that's so sweet. Edgeworth is smiling.
And he's looking directly at Mr. Phoenix right in the chest.
Look at my boyfriend. Isn't he great? Oh. Who's that girl?
Well, Maya's away training, so...
I mean, yeah. I don't think I remember her, though. Did I never do episode 5?
You might not have.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's funny, because, like, I don't know what...
No, stop. No, god damn it, hold on. I just exited the game. Here, I'll put on the just chatting thing a little bit. There you go. All right, we got just chatting on for a second. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I lost it for a second.
Because I don't know if they put
wow, look at my shirt. This looks funky.
Foreshadow Ace Attorney 4 or not. Because one of the characters in there actually shows up older in Ace Attorney 4, so I don't know which one came first, actually.
I mean, I'd imagine Ace Attorney 4 came first, didn't it?
It might have. Ace Attorney 4 might have come first. I'm not sure.
Now that I have myself on this, I can fix the chroma filter just a little bit. Oh, that fixed everything. Look at that. All right, cool. All right. Well, I had a blast finishing this game off. It was a lot of fun. I cannot wait to see this 5th investigation. Because I don't think I've played it yet, honestly. Like after this specific investigation, like I don't remember squat. After this, like once again, the parrot took 90% of my brain. Right? It's the most important thing.
Parrot's very important.
Parrot's super important. I love the parrot. But I'll say this. We will definitely be doing more Ace Attorney in the future. Oh my god, Ethano clipped me saying, fine, I guess you are my little box champ. For Edgeworth, it's so good. I'm gonna have to fucking put that on Twitter later. But yeah, I'm here to do more Ace Attorney next week. I'm going to be in on it again. Katie, you are, as always, more than welcome to join on in. And I do hope everyone here enjoyed it. Now, I have some bad news for everybody. I still don't have a credit scene up. I'm still having some difficulties getting some of the things up that I need to get up. It's going to take me a little bit, probably another couple of days at bare minimum to get everything back to what it used to be. And don't mind me adjusting the chroma filter now. I look a little funky, just ignore it. But yeah, I was really excited to play this, and I hope you guys had a great time. I didn't fucking throw out my voice, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, Katie, is there anything there that you think we should have known that we might have missed?
Let me see. I'm surprised you didn't know about Detective.
I did not.
I'm trying to think of anything. I don't think we missed anything. I'm not sure if there are like any stepladders in this one to investigate. I know that becomes a thing, like, at least in the future, if it's not in this one. Nothing I can think of offhand in the first game, because the first game kind of like ties itself up very nicely, I think.
All right. Well, we'll have to take a look at it later on, see how the second games go, and enjoy ourselves. It was a lot of fun. I'm ready to do Chapter 5. Today, we're going to raid Sasye, who is playing Paper Mario, the Origami King. I want to give a big thank you, of course, to AJ. AJ did all my art. They are absolutely fantastic. Please check them out on Twitch and Twitter. A big thank you, of course, to Scott the Network, who did my opening song. A big thank you to Katie for joining me in on another ridiculous episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I will be posting last week's and this week's episode up next week. I just didn't do it last week because we had a lot of stuff in real life happening last week. Part of the reason the Quest Hopper was delayed, and so on and so forth. A big thank you to all of you guys. Without you guys, I can't do any of this, and I have so much fun doing this. It's such a fucking meme. It's great. Thank you guys very much. Don't forget, once we hit 750, we'll do a cool Splatoon 2 tournament and have a lot of fun there. And yeah, we're just here to vibe, hang out, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon, all right? Y'all stay safe and stay Botanist Cool. Bye, everyone. Katie's supposed to say bye.
Bye.